All right, another classic jungle video. In this game, basically just want to show how ridiculous some of the things that I was able to do. I don't know if this guy just has no object permanence or what was happening. Also, it's not like his team was great, but the game starts off with just classic level 1 shenanigans. Just fast forward doing it, you just see what happens. Anyway, long story short, a bunch of people flash. We traded. It's a 1-for-1 in the end. All right. So the enemy jungler has no flash. Kaisa has no flash. So fully aware that they don't have any flashes. So I'm going on to red, and I notice that they're doing blue, which I thought this ward was kind of weird. I guess she was afraid that we were going to be in there, but at the point where she went in there, like we would have been able to dive on her anyway. But it does not really matter. Just so you can see, like, red's fog aware, right? Like don't have any other vision. So from my point of view, what happens is I actually was able to see her smite because of my ward that's still in there, right? So I already plan on invading her, but that just made things even worse. She got really unlucky here because I managed to get the Gromp, and she has no flash. So yeah, you hate to see that. Easy kill for me, and I got her Gromp. Okay, and then I see that the bot lane's pushed up. Again, some of the things I got away with this game are absolutely ridiculous. How I could go and kill their jungle by Gromp and then successfully come and gank this is just hilarious. Good flash by Alistar, of course, but Kai'Sa's no flash, and you can clearly tell the way they were walking. They had no idea that I was there, so yeah, can kill their jungle and go gank bot. Now we're gonna leave here because if we go in for these camps, we're not going to be able to continue to punish the Vi because I know that she's on the top side of the map and I want to match that. I don't want to give her a chance to breathe, so I'm just going to base here. Especially because in the off chance that she actually wants to come steal this, I'll be able to protect it because there's no way that she would... Let's say she was finishing up a camp when she's time to go for a game. It's unlikely that she'd be able to get the whole thing in time. So, just fast forward a little bit. So I do the blue buff and they go into the crab. I kind of anticipated. I walk in here while I was in the crowd. I anticipated she might be coming, but she doesn't. Then I figure at this point she might be ganking top, so she could be around here. So I'm scanning to see for wards or if she's here, and I'm going to check to see if she's here. And instincts weren't too bad because she was right there. I didn't quite see her, but we get this gank off. Cool. Then attempt to try to push this in, but Jackson's teleporting. A second here. So here's what I'm talking about, the no object permanence. So from their perspective, right, I just left. So, you know, you can already see my pet, so you know I'm in this bush, right? I left. Vi thinks she could just go in for this wraparound gank. It just comes in. It's just so ridiculous to even go for this. To be fair, they do manage to make this a 1-for-1 because this Jax ends up just flashing away from me. So, all right, cool. But yeah, all right. Does it end there? Just a couple more ridiculous things that end up happening. Fog War. At one point, my bot lane does die. I think it's coming up here. Yeah, like right here. So they gank bot. So like, you know, from my perspective, it's like obviously she's thinking about going to do dragon, right? But like I know that the Kaisa is really low health and she's level 4 with just 2 longswords. So doing dragon in this scenario without absolute dominance is really risky. So even without obviously seeing them on dragon, like I know exactly where they are. I just blindly blast one in there. Oh, look where she is. Cool. I got a little scared because the Thresh was there, but nothing really hangs out. I don't think he could have gotten anyway. I have flash. So cool. I get him off dragon. It's just obvious waste of time for her, in my opinion. It's just an obvious dragon. Okay, so then what happens is, right? They hit me. They actually got me with the vision cone, so they saw me walking this way, and I hit her with the vision cone. So I can see that she's walking towards mid, where there's clearly a pushed up Annie, right? So what happens here? From the perspective of red, it looked like I was walking away, right? Like, let's go back just a second here. See, I just want to show you this, right? So I walked into here, so it looked like I was walking away, like towards the raptors, right? But in reality, as you've already seen, I walk into this bush, hugging the wall. Like, dude, it just blows my mind because it's so obvious the movements that Vi's making, and like I just don't understand where she thinks I'm going. Like, if my mid is this pushed up, like, does she really think I'm just gonna go and do Raptors and just leave her? I literally had vision of her walking this way. Like, of course I'm gonna come cover my mid. Like, it's just so funny. Like, here I walk into this bush. Okay, Xin Zhao's gone. Can fight. Here I walk towards this direction. Okay, Xin Zhao's gone. Like, dude, I'm still here, man. All right.